dear students, today the topic of the class is steps to design an analog Butterworth low pass filter. So in this class we will be understanding what are the 5 steps for designing of analog Butterworth filter, low pass filter. Why do we want to design an analog Butterworth low pass filter now? Because we are from the topic IAR filter. The IAR filter is a digital filter. IAR filter is a digital filter which requires indirect method of designing. So first we have to find the transfer function of an analog filter and then transform into the transfer function of a digital filter h of z, either by using bilinear transformation method or by using impulse invariant method. So how to find this transfer function of an analog filter? We can do it by design of an analog filter. So design of an analog filter can be done by 2 approximation designs. One is Butterworth approximation design, other one is Chebyshev filter. Okay. So here we are going to see the Butterworth low pass filter steps to design. For what? For deriving what is the transfer function of the analog filter. So what we say? The design of analog Butterworth low pass filter. After finding the transfer function, we have to digitize using the transformation techniques like bilinear transformation and impulse invariant. Okay. So the topic is clear. Steps to design an analog Butterworth low pass filter is from IAR filter. So what are the 5 steps? The first step is from the given specifications. What are the given specifications? Alpha p, that is stop band attenuation in decibels. Ohm p, that is pass band frequency in radians per second. Alpha s, stop band attenuation. Ohm s, stop band frequency in radians per second. So from the given specification, from these 4 specifications, alpha p, alpha s, ohm p and ohm s, we have to find the order of the filter, capital N. In the last class we have seen how to write the transfer function for n is equal to 1. And similarly we can find it for capital N, odd and even also, and find the transfer functions. So based on the given specifications, find the order of the filter capital N, round it off. Once you will get this capital N, round off it to the next higher integer. Suppose you got the capital N value as 9.6 or 3.6. So what you will do? You will make it to 4. Round off it to next higher integer. Third point, find the transfer function h of s for ohms is equal to 1 radians per second for cutoff frequency 1 radian per second. Find the transfer function for the value of capital N. Calculate the, fourth point is calculate the value of the cutoff frequency ohm c. You have to calculate the value of the cutoff frequency. Fifth point, find the transfer function HA of S for the above value of ohm C. So here you will calculate ohm C. Previously you found H of S for ohm C is equal to 1 radians. Next, in the next step you have to find what is ohm C value, cutoff frequency value. After finding ohm C value, replace in this H of S, replace S by ohm C. What is ohm C? The value which you will get it here. Okay. S, replace S by ohm C in H of S. So these are the 5 steps required for the design of analog Butterworth low pass filter. We have already seen in the previous class how to write the Butterworth polynomials. So this is a Butterworth approximation of magnitude response. So this is a low pass filter graph of a Butterworth filter. So what is this magnitude response telling? It's a graph between mod of h of j ohm versus ohm. So this blue dot indicates the ideal Butterworth filter, low pass filter, ideal low pass filter. But practically the pink color is a practical low pass filter graph. Okay. So the maximum value is 1 and this is alpha b is, alpha p is the pass band attenuation, alpha s is the stop band attenuation. So from the attenuation between 1 to 1 by root over 1 plus eta square is known as alpha p in decibels. 1 by root over 1 plus lambda square, from 1 to this value it is known as the attenuation is how much? Alpha s. Ohm p is the pass band frequency in radians per second, ohm s is the stop band frequency in radians per second. So from this 0 till ohm p is known as pass band, and the area between ohm p and ohm s is known as transition band, that this band is known as transition band, and the area beyond ohm s is known as stop band. So we can divide this graph into 3 parts. Pass band from 0 to ohm p is pass band, between ohm p and ohm s is known as transition band, and from above ohm s it's known as stop band. So what is ohm p? Pass band frequency in radians per second. Ohm s, stop band frequency in radians per second. Alpha p, pass band attenuation in dBs. Alpha s, stop band attenuation in dBs. Eta is a parameter specifying in the allowable pass band. Lambda is a parameter specifying allowable stop band. So these are the parameters indicated in the Butterworth approximation of magnitude response. Why this graph is known as magnitude response? It's a graph between mod h of j ohm versus ohm. Okay, so while you are drawing, be careful, take the max value to be as 1. So there are some few important relations or equations of a Butterworth filter which I have summarized it for the ease of solving problems for its design. So it's clear now. We have to first find the transfer function of the analog filter by Butterworth approximation or Butterworth design, and then digitize it using either impulse invariant or bilinear transformation to get the transfer function of the digital filter, IAR filter. So design of IAR filter is an indirect method. So from h of s you are getting h of z by using this transformation techniques. So how to get this h of s? For this you have to use certain formulas. So first equation is order equation of the analog Butterworth filter. Capital N is equal to log of 10 to the power of 0.1 alpha s minus 1 by 10 to the power of 0.1 alpha p minus 1 raised to 1 by 2 log of ohm s by ohm p. Okay. So here also s, and here in the denominator also s is on the top. So this is the order equation of the Butterworth analog Butterworth low pass filter. We can write this order equation in this way also. What it is? Log of lambda by eta by log of ohm s by ohm p. What is eta? Eta is coming to be as 10 to the power of 0.1 alpha p minus 1 square root to the power of 1 by 2. What is lambda? It is a parameter specifying the allowable stop band. So, it will be 10 to the power of 0.1 alpha s minus 1 raised to 1 by 2. Capital A is equal to lambda by eta and K is ohm P by ohm S. So, we can simply write now the order equation of Butterworth analog filter is capital N greater than or equal to log A by log of 1 by K. Okay. So, we can write this capital N equation either as log of 10 to the power of 0.1 alpha s minus 1 by 10 to the power of 0.1 alpha p minus 1 by log of ohm s by ohm p. Either we can use this formula or we can simply write log A by log of 1 by K. What is A value? A value is lambda by eta. A is equal to lambda by eta. And what is K? K is equal to ohm P by ohm S. Okay. So, what is lambda equation coming to be as? It is easy to remember lambda equation. Lambda is parameter specifying stop band. So, 10 to the power of 0.1 alpha s minus 1 root. And eta is a parameter specifying allowable pass band. So, it will be root over 10 to the power of 0.1 alpha p minus 1. Okay. So, either we can use this formula or the second order equation we can use it as log of lambda by eta by log of ohm s by ohm p. Either this equation or this third equation. So, depending on the parameters given in the question, you can use this order equation of a low pass Butterworth analog filter. Thank you. If you have any doubts, you can post in the comment section. Good luck, students.